Alright. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here on the show. I'm here talking about some NFL news, daily NFL news, basically. So let's get into it. So remember when the quarterback Netflix series was having difficulty finding QBs for season 2, according to Peyton Manning? Well, we've got a quarterback. Breaking, hashtag Rams quarterback Matthew Stafford is starring on the Netflix show Quarterback on season 2, according to at JKB Bogan. Who? Peyton Manning recently said QBs around the league have declined to do the show, but it looks like one has finally agreed. Manning said, "I'd love for someone to call us back and say, I want to do it. I had 3 starting quarterbacks tell me no yesterday, so I'm swallowing my pride." He said that in the about September 6th, about a week ago. So it looks like Matthew Stafford has agreed. So I think this is some good news. I wonder who the other 2 could be. It's pretty interesting. It was reported then removed that Joe Burrow is one of the QBs per Peter King. It's unclear if it's still the case or not. Maybe they're trying to keep a secret. But I think Joe Burrow even told the media, so I don't think it'll be him. But that's some good news. At least we've got one quarterback. One of the 3 with Matt Stafford. And I know people say, the Rams aren't in contention, but first of all, Marcus Mariota and the Falcons won last year. And secondly, the Rams had a very impressive Week 1 win. I mean, who knows? The Bears also beat the 49ers in Week 1, I know, last year. Maybe Week 1, some people say, it means nothing. The Bears have no proven success, unlike the Rams who have proven success. Yet they still won without Cooper Kupp, their best receiver, against a good Seattle team, in my opinion. So, you never know. Maybe the Rams could be in for a good season. Maybe Brock Purdy. I'd like to see maybe Brock Purdy be on that. But I think it should be a decent show with Matthew Stafford and whatever other quarterbacks join. So this is just breaking an update. The NFL is targeting a game in Madrid in 2024, according to Football Zebras. Per the report, the NFL is expanding its international reach and is planning to play a regular season game in Spain. 2 sources with the knowledge of the plans have said that a game in Madrid is all but locked in for 2024. The NFL, they already play games in London and Germany. It looks like they're going to play in Madrid. That's 2 sources with the knowledge have basically said that it's locked in for 2024. That there'll be a game in Madrid, Spain. We already have games in London and Germany. And it looks like the NFL's trying to get trying to expand its international reach. So the NFL trying to take over the world. I think it's a good move on the NFL, trying to expand more international. From just having games in London and Germany now, they're going to have a game in Spain. It's pretty much basically confirmed here. So Bengals QB Joe Burrow was asked, "How do you know it is time to get a haircut, Burrow, when you have a game like that on Sunday?" Well, at least he's honest. At least he's honest. So, there was a viral video of a fight during the Commanders game on Sunday. It actually resulted in serious ramifications. The man in the video has been charged with 2nd-degree assault and disorderly conduct. He's still recovering in the hospital from injuries. They should also charge the dude and woman who pushed his girl down and kicked her in the face. That's crazy. The worst part of this video is the cheap shot out of nowhere from the one girl if you watch that video. Stadiums need to start banning people to this. They will go a lot farther than legal charges, where they'll just end up paying fines. Just ban them from the stadium. It's just terrible. But yeah, that's just crazy. I don't know why he's there as a Ravens fan. I mean, it's not really weird. My thought is they are fans of that team and they will just go to the other NFL games wearing that jersey. I don't know. But yeah, apparently the man in the video was charged with second-degree assault. I don't know. I think it's just better if you ban fans from the stadium because the Chargers will just end up in just paying fines. I'm not going to read this thing about Jalen Hurts because who cares? This is a pretty awful thing that, in my opinion, O.J. Simpson said today. He says it's pretty awful. O.J. Simpson was asked about the Jets and Aaron Rodgers' injury. He said 9/11 is just a bad date for New York. I don't know. That's not even the worst thing he's ever done. Or the second worst, depending on who you ask. Terrible reference. It's just a terrible reference. Saying, 9/11's not a good day for New York. The A-Rod injury and 9/11 are not comparable. He basically compared them saying, it's the same thing. No, it's not. Jesus Christ, O.J. Simpson, he's not the right person to ask stuff. You shouldn't ask him stuff like this. So yesterday the Bengals cut former Cowboys starting offensive tackle La'el Collins off the PUP per Field Yates. And we got to update, the Patriots have shown interest in former #Bengals starting offensive tackle La'el Collins according to by Mark Daniels. I feel like that'd be a good signing. I feel like he's still a starter in this league. He just wasn't good for the Bengals. But I feel like they should just get him. So remember the report yesterday, Jim Trotter suing his termination, is suing the NFL over his termination from the NFL Network, talking about some comments from Terry Pagula and Jerry Jones allegedly. An update, the Cowboys owner, Jerry Jones, has denied saying, quote, if blacks feel some kind of way, they should buy their own team and hire who they want to hire, as he's been accused of in a recent lawsuit by Jim Trotter, per Clarence Hill Jr. He called the allegations inaccurate. I mean, why wouldn't he deny it? I don't know if this is true or not. I just don't know if this is true. I mean, it might be, but he probably did say it. I don't think he's telling the truth saying, it's inaccurate. Why would he just admit, yeah, I said that? I mean, I don't know if it's wrong. Like, if they do feel some kind of way, they should buy their own team and hire who they want to hire. I mean, I don't know if there's anything wrong with what he said. But I can understand why some people would take it, as a racist comment. I get that, though. I do get it, though. So, not ideal. The 49ers All-Pro tackle Trent Williams admitted that the lack of #Steelers offense on Sunday actually made him tired because he was on the field so much. He was hoping they'll get some first down so he could rest. At one point, you kind of wanted the Steelers to get a first down. There were all those 3 and outs, and we kind of needed a break. You don't really often hear that from players rooting for the other team to actually move the ball successfully. Man, even the Steelers' offense was putting Trent Williams to sleep. That's Tro level 1,000. But that's wild, man. That's wild. That's kind of just disrespectful. Steelers' offense basically nearly putting him to sleep. Well, it's kind of every week the Steelers' offense nearly putting people to sleep. We got some more big ratings for the NFL. The season opener between the Chiefs and the Lions, an update following the nasal adjustment. The NFL kickoff game audience increases to 27.5 million viewers to rank as the most watched kickoff game since 2015. And NBC Sports posts the largest two-game NFL kickoff weekend audience since 2015, averaging nearly 25 million viewers, which was across NBC and Peacock. That was the most watched kickoff game since 2015. And it's incredible numbers. I mean, the NFL knows how to kick off a season with a bang. And we got some more big numbers, some full ratings. For week 1 of the 2023 season, 122.5 million in total audience. That's the highest week 1 total since 2019 via the NFL media. NFL remains on top. The Lions Chiefs game had the most viewers with 26.9 million. So 18.7 million is a 1% increase average viewers from last year, and a 1% increase for total audience. We'll go over the top 5 games of the weekend ratings wise. Obviously the Chiefs and the Lions were on top with 26.9 million. Buffalo and the Jets, 22.6 million. The Cowboys and Giants, 21.5 million. Eagles, Patriots, 21.4 million. And then the Bears and Packers, 16.3 million. Those are your top 5 rated games of the week. So yeah, some big ratings for the NFL, which is good to see. Bad news from practice. From Giants practice, QB Amani Oruwariye suffered an injury and was put onto a backboard and carted off per D. Duggan 21. Hopefully it's not as bad as it appears. It's just scary though in practice. But the encouraging update, I guess from this, an encouraging update is he suffered a neck injury but has been cleared to return to the team's facility. The results of the evaluation and testing were negative, so I guess it was just kind of a precautionary to see, just to see if the injury was that bad. But luckily it wasn't. He was able to return. I think he's able to return to the facility. So Baker Mayfield said the Bucs are fueled by, quote, low external expectations, which mean he placed on them in the post-Tom Brady era, according to Mike Florio. It's kind of been the motto for us the whole offseason through training camp. I mean, I think you guys see the narrative on the outside of what everybody's picking against us. We know the talent and the group that we have within the locker room, and quote via from Pro Football Talk. I mean, it's only one game. I'm not going to overreact and say, oh, we were wrong about Tampa Bay. But we'll see what happens going forward. We'll see. So, some good news for Chiefs fans is tight end Travis Kelce is expected back at practice on Wednesday. So their best player outside Patrick Mahomes is back, which is good news. And after the report yesterday saying him and Taylor Swift are quietly hanging out, some good news. Also, good news for Travis Kelce back on the field as well. He's gone too, so. Bucs QB Baker Mayfield revealed that he knew the Vikings' defensive signals during the team's 20-17 win. That's what watching tape gets you. I think people underestimated Baker during the season, including me. So I still think he's solid. But he revealed he knew the signals of the Vikings' defense. In a press conference, Jets head coach Robert Saleh asked that he would be, quote, shocked if Aaron Rodgers will retire next year because of injury. Doesn't seem like Aaron Rodgers wants to end his career like that and would prefer to end things on his own terms. He'll be motivated to return to the field for the 2024 season. So Robert Saleh is basically saying, oh, we'll be shocked if he retires, but I don't think we'll all be shocked. But he really wants to have one last run. But, I mean, we'll see. Hopefully he'll recover and play again. He's probably one of the most ego-driven QBs the NFL has seen in a very long time. I don't really see him going out like that. But just with his age at 39, considering the injury, you'd have to think about if you're Aaron Rodgers. So your AFC and NFC offensive, defensive, and special teams players of the week. For week 1, AFC QB Tua Tagovailoa. Jets safety Jordan Whitehead's the defense, and returner for the Jets Xavier Gibson. For the NFC, Brandon Ayuk, Jesse Bates the safety, and Jake Elliott. So the AFC East on top in the AFC. After the injury, the Jets coaches said they hadn't slept or nothing, and Garrett Wilson said it really hurt my heart. He told me, quote, "Sorry, kid." So it really hurt his heart. And the Jets really haven't just... Ugh. They've had bad last day. But yeah, that's really all I have to say for this first NFL video. So until next time, I'll peace.